Welcome back to the KetoTrust podcast. We're so excited you're here. Today, we're diving into something that everyone is talking about, the explosive rise of weight loss medications like Ozempic and what it means for those of us following a keto lifestyle. We know you've seen the headlines and heard the buzz, but first, we need to tell you a story about our friends Mike and Laura and their neighbor Sophie.
Mike and Laura are the busy parents we've talked about in other episodes. They juggle careers and 2 kids, and they swear by intermittent fasting and keto meal prep to keep energy steady. A few months ago, their neighbor Sophie surprised them. Sophie had always struggled with her weight. One day, she knocked on the door, beaming, and said, "Guess what? I'm down 20 pounds. I started Ozempic." She waved a brochure about GLP-1 medications. Mike and Laura were happy for her, but they had questions. Sophie admitted she hadn't changed her diet or started exercising. She was eating fast food and skipping lunch because she wasn't hungry. The scale was dropping, but she felt tired and jittery. She also noticed her cravings coming back whenever she missed a dose. She asked Mike and Laura, "Do I still need keto?"
They were curious too. Laura had researched keto as a way to control blood sugar and lose baby weight after their second child. They knew from personal experience that the ketogenic diet is a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carb eating pattern that shifts your metabolism to burning fat in ketone bodies instead of glucose. It not only helped them lose weight, but also improve their focus and energy. They told Sophie about keto's benefits and the way it reduces inflammation and supports brain health, but they also remembered the hard parts, the keto flu, social situations, and meal planning. Sophie's story pushed them to learn more.
That night, after putting the kids to bed, Mike and Laura sat down with their laptops. They discovered that GLP-1 receptor agonists like Ozempic and Wegovy can produce substantial weight loss by suppressing appetite. However, they learned something surprising. Once the medication is stopped, people often regain weight quickly. Researchers call this adaptive thermogenesis, a reduction in energy expenditure and hormonal changes that increase hunger after weight loss. Studies suggest that GLP-1 drugs don't increase energy expenditure. They primarily make you eat less. That's why weight can come back when therapy ends. They also found emerging research on an adaptive ketogenic Mediterranean protocol, which combines the metabolic advantage of ketosis with the heart-healthy fats and flexibility of a Mediterranean diet to counter metabolic adaptation and make weight maintenance more sustainable. This approach emphasizes whole foods, olive oil, fish, nuts, and leafy greens while keeping carbs low enough to stay in ketosis.
The more they read, the more they realize that the keto diet and GLP-1 medications aren't adversaries. They target different aspects of metabolism. Keto trains your body to burn fat and produce ketones, which some researchers call superfuel. A well-formulated keto diet can improve markers of metabolic health like blood glucose and triglycerides and may protect against neurological diseases. GLP-1 drugs, on the other hand, suppress appetite by slowing gastric emptying and modulating hormones. The problem is that GLP-1 drugs don't address the underlying metabolic flexibility that keto provides, and they don't prevent muscle loss if you're not getting enough protein or moving your body.
That's when Mike and Laura realized they didn't have to choose one or the other. They decided to help Sophie build sustainable habits so she could keep her results. They invited her over for Sunday meal prep. They roasted salmon with olive oil, prepped cauliflower rice, sautéed spinach, and assembled mason jar salads loaded with avocado, nuts, and feta. Sophie was surprised at how flavorful and satisfying keto meals could be, especially with Mediterranean ingredients. They also taught her how to check ketone levels and maintain electrolytes to avoid the keto flu. Over the next few weeks, Sophie continued her medication, but gradually reduced processed carbs and added healthy fats. Her energy improved, and she felt fewer cravings. She consulted her doctor about combining lifestyle changes with medication and decided that using the 2 approaches together made sense for her.
We share this story because it illustrates an important lesson. No single pill or diet is a magic bullet. Long-term weight loss requires a plan that supports your body's metabolism and hormones. The science backs this up. Ketones are produced when you limit carbohydrate intake so much that your body runs out of stored glucose. Your liver breaks down fat into fatty acids and converts those into ketone bodies. These ketones travel through your bloodstream and provide efficient energy for your brain, heart, and muscles. Research even suggests that the main ketone, beta-hydroxybutyrate, acts like a signaling molecule with anti-inflammatory and epigenetic effects. Yet, maintaining ketosis can be challenging because our food environment is loaded with cheap, highly processed carbohydrates. That's why frameworks like the Adaptive Ketogenic Mediterranean protocol are so exciting. They encourage nutrient-dense foods that are naturally low in carbs but high in fiber and healthy fats, making keto more sustainable.
We also need to talk about exogenous ketone supplements, another trend popping up on social media. These supplements claim to put you in ketosis instantly without changing your diet. It sounds tempting, right? But the research is still in its infancy. Clinical trials are underway to see if exogenous ketones can mimic the benefits of nutritional ketosis. What we know now is that they can temporarily raise ketone levels in the blood, but they don't teach your body to burn fat long term. They may support cognitive performance during periods of intense training or fasting, but they are not a substitute for dietary changes. Mike tried a ketone drink once and said it tasted like rocket fuel. It gave him a quick boost, but didn't replace the steady energy he gets from a well-planned keto meal.
So, how do you navigate the era of GLP-1 drugs, exogenous ketone supplements, and endless diet fads? Here are a few key takeaways. Understand your why. Are you looking for rapid weight loss, better blood sugar control, or improved mental clarity? Your goal will determine your approach. Keto can improve metabolic flexibility and energy, while medications may help break through plateaus. Use them strategically under medical guidance. Prioritize whole foods. Whether you're on keto, Mediterranean, or using GLP-1 medications, focus on minimally processed foods, vegetables, quality fats like olive oil and avocado, moderate portions of grass-fed meat or wild fish, and nuts and seeds should be staples. Ultra-processed foods are linked to increased obesity risk and overeating. Don't fear healthy carbs. On a Mediterranean-style keto plan, you can include low glycemic fruits like berries and small portions of legumes or root vegetables if they fit your carb threshold. The goal isn't zero carbs, it's the right carbs for your metabolism. Move your body. Resistance training and walking help preserve muscle mass and support metabolic health. GLP-1 drugs don't prevent muscle loss. Keto alone isn't enough if you're sedentary. Combine both with movement for lasting results. Be patient and consistent. Weight loss isn't linear. Adaptive thermogenesis means your body will try to regain lost weight if you deprive it too quickly. Cycling between strict keto and more flexible Mediterranean eating can help you maintain ketosis without feeling deprived.
Let's expand on movement because this is where many people stumble. Mike and Laura found that adding simple activities like after-dinner family walks and short resistance workouts changed everything. Walking supports insulin sensitivity, while strength training helps maintain lean muscle mass, which burns more calories at rest. Sophie joined them for a few workouts and discovered she loved kettlebell swings. If the gym feels intimidating, start with bodyweight exercises at home or start walking using the Japanese interval walking training method to supercharge your results.
Fiber is another thing that often gets overlooked in keto conversations. When you're cutting carbs, you might accidentally reduce fiber too much. A Mediterranean keto approach prioritizes non-starchy vegetables like broccoli, kale, and zucchini, which provide fiber and micronutrients that support gut health. A healthy gut microbiome plays a role in appetite regulation and energy metabolism. Including chia seeds or flax in your yogurt can boost fiber without kicking you out of ketosis.
People also ask us about lazy keto or dirty keto. While it's possible to stay under your carb limit, eating bunless burgers and artificial sweeteners, you won't get the same benefits as eating whole foods. Keto treats can be helpful occasionally, but relying on them every day may stall your progress. Focus on nutrient density first, then enjoy a keto dessert as a treat. Remember, this is about nourishing your body, not punishing it.
To wrap up, Mike, Laura, and Sophie discovered that the key isn't choosing between Ozempic and keto. It's understanding how to leverage the strengths of each while building a lifestyle you can sustain. Sophie continues to use her medication under her doctor's supervision, but now she's also enjoying nutrient-dense, low-carb meals and daily walks. She's lost more weight, gained muscle, and says she finally feels in control of her health. Mike and Laura are inspired to keep experimenting with recipes and to share their journey with you. They've even started swapping keto-friendly Mediterranean dishes with neighbors, turning meal prep into a community event.
If you're curious about combining keto with modern weight loss tools, join our KetoTrust community. Our AI-powered coach will help you personalize your macros, suggest recipes, and even guide you through grocery shopping, whether you're ordering fast food or avoiding hidden carbs at the store. Check out the links in the description to learn more about our automated affiliate engine that can help you earn passive income while sharing your health journey.
That's it for today's episode. Remember, science evolves, but one thing stays true. You deserve a way of eating and living that nourishes you for the long haul. Don't fall for quick fixes. Focus on real food, mindful movement, and community support. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on the KetoTrust podcast.